Hello everybody, and thank you for watching. This is my first speed build upload. This is the Rustic Residence. I built this or remodeled this house to match the family. It's a grandmother and her granddaughter and her two sons. Sorry. And I wanted this house to kind of have the same older feel, like she lived here with her husband, and then her daughter, and then now her granddaughter is living here with her and her great-grandsons. This is the grandmother's room. You see me adding clutter and whatnot, and I added a closet because I feel like these houses always have closets. And here I'm messing around with the fireplace, trying to get it perfect. You will see me removing the wall and stuff, and I use a window to make it you see the fire inside of the fireplace. On the outside, I do build a exterior fire chimney, the chimney, to hide that overlay. I'm not the best builder, but you know, I'm gonna get better with time, I hope. And here I'm just using some shelves to hide the other shelves that were sticking out. And it was really hard for me to decorate this house because I wanted it to, like, obviously have the older vibes, but I also wanted it to have evidence of the younger granddaughter living there. So there's not a lot of modern electronics in the house. I feel like the grandmother feels like she doesn't need them and doesn't want them. There is a laptop in the basement in the son's room, the older son's room, but besides that, there's no TVs besides this older TV. And I didn't really change the kitchen much. I just moved up the cupboards, the cabinets, whatever you want to call them, and added some clutter and some wall decorations. And I feel like this grandmother bakes a lot, so I added the mixer and the baking supplies. And here I'm doing the granddaughter's room, and I feel like this was once her mother's room, so she moved into it, and I added a closet in here as well, and I'm using this clutter shelf to clutter up the vanity, and it's my first time using it, so I'm just trying to figure it out here. I do cut out the rest of the decorating of this room, so you won't see it on video, but it will be in the screenshots. I also built an entire addition to the basement, but it cut out. It didn't record, so I'm sorry about that. You'll see it in the screenshots. And this, attaching the garage to the house was so hard. I had to go online and get a tutorial, and I did find that through a simmer called Simlicy. I think I'm pronouncing that right. And I used 2 of her tutorial videos to do things in this build, so I'll link those in the description. I used it for this terrain that I'm doing, and also this wall right here I learned from one of her tutorials, and also the attaching the garage to the house. This took forever, so long to do, and placing the flowers was very difficult because they kept glitching and floating, and you'll see that. They're floating. And they wanted to line up with the foundation, but I just couldn't get the foundation back down. I don't know why, probably because of the attached garage, so I just kept it that way, and I powered through it. And it does turn out pretty nice. Yeah, this build, I enjoyed it. Here I'm just moving stuff and tweaking it, and I did another flower bed here, and I kind of got lazy with it and was doing weird shapes, but I go back and you can see me fixing it. And this side, it didn't give me the same problems that the other side did. As you can see, the flowers are going in pretty easily. Only a few of them tried to do the floaty thing. And I changed this to terrain paint because I added a, later you'll see me add a path through here. But this took me quite a bit, and here I'm messing with the garage, and then I just put a few yard things in here, which I did move off camera with the tool mod off the lot, and The only things that I really kept over here was the grill, the trash can, and the table. And then here I'm building a picnic table, and you can see some of the stuff over here to the side that I moved off the lot with the tool mod, which will also be linked in the description. And this was super difficult. It was my first time building a tree house, but the tree house is functioning. You'll see me at the end of the building the tree house moving the tree just slightly so that it can be functional. And I just kept it really simple. Didn't put much inside the tree house, but I feel like in my imaginings the grandma's actual daughter paid for this to be put in for her grandchildren because she's pretty well off. She lives on another lot. Oh, here's a screenshot of the basement that I took a long time building and thought I was filming, but it was not filming. And here you see all the clutter and everything for the daughter's room, and here's the grandmother's room and the closet. I didn't get a screenshot of the bathroom now that I'm thinking of it because I think there was a sim in there, but you can kind of see it from the overhead screenshot. And this is the garage, and I feel like the grandmother parks her truck on the outside of the garage because she's too old now to get in and out safely. And this is the basement. This is the playroom, and then you'll see the older son's room with his laptop like I mentioned before, and the toddler's room. And then there's a bathroom down here, bathroom/laundry room. Pretty simple, but yeah, I enjoyed it, and thank you for watching if you made it this far. Have a great day.